What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and click that bell so you get a notification every time I go live and every time I post a video. Let's get into this. So today, we're going to talk about the dating scene and the mentality of many of the women on the market, right? So many women have came up with different rules to disqualify guys. The reason I'm making this video is they've even came up with rules to disqualify guys who are quote unquote good guys, or guys who may come off to be as too good to be true, right? I'm gonna play this video and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's go.
He sent me like a full spa care package. For what?
Like what?
I ain't gonna hold y'all. A spa care package. I'm talking about like facials, deep stone massage, everything after one date. That right there is a red flag to me now. Like when people start giving you big packages and big presents like so early on, that's a red flag. That's the beginning of love bombing.
All right, guys. So you saw that, you heard that, right? So she said a guy sent her this package, right? All this good stuff, right? Facials, all that good stuff. And she looked at it as a red flag, right? Because he sent it after the first date. Let me process that again. She said it was a red flag because he sent her this package after the first date. What kind of sense does that make? Over all the years, right? A guy going over and beyond, whether it be flowers, so on and so forth, it's been looked at as a good thing, right? But now women are saying that it's a red flag if a guy goes all out on the first date or right after the first date, right? They're saying it's a red flag. Now, shout out to the men and women on the La P Let's Talk panel. I'm going to play another clip and we're going to dig a little bit deeper into all of this. Let's go.
It has nothing to do with his actions. Because a good man is going to be a good man. And a good man and a bad man may do the exact same thing. It's your job to find out the intent behind it. Stop lying to people, telling them all this. Like, y'all coming up with these dumbass different rules about shit that happens naturally. And all you're doing is confusing the women that come after you.
It's also a contradiction because the same women will say, well, we bring out different things in men. He may not have done that for that other woman because he see or feel like she deserved it. He may not like her more. You know, his experience with me when he was 22 is not going to be his experience with you at 32. There's a lot of growth and maturity and development that has come with that, and a lot more financial stability about his own relationships. So I really think that we have to stop trying to box men in and fit them into this social norm because they don't behave all the same way. They all don't take the same dynamics. That's why it's kind of hard, like, for me to even accept the terms pookies and ray-rays and alphas and simps because they're going by different metrics. Women are the only ones who apply ourselves to the same metric. They don't do that.
I actually feel sorry for our women because, like Paris said, women don't know what they want, but it's bigger than women not knowing what they want. Women are afraid of men altogether. Women are so afraid of a man actually wanting to be with her. That's really it. Like, y'all are so used to dudes either failing you or not wanting to be with you. But when a man actually wants to be with you, it scares the shit out of you because you are not either conditioned or mentally or emotionally prepared for a man to actually want to be with you. You're just so used to going through the motions of relationship, the conversations of I want to get married. But when it comes down to a man actually wanting you, you don't know what the hell to do with that because no man has ever genuinely wanted you. So you don't know what the hell to do with it. So when a man seems like he genuinely wants you, you leave. You get scared. You said he love bombed. You said he's a narc. You're going to make up all kinds of bullshit when that actual man comes in your life that actually looks like he wants to be with you. Because you ain't never felt like that before. And when you start feeling like that, the first thing you're going to say is, this is too good to be true. What if this happens? What if that happens? And you just pull away.
Self-sabotage.
Y'all self-sabotage because y'all are so emotionally screwed up where it doesn't make sense for a man to actually want to be with one of y'all because all y'all want to do is fuck it up. Shit is sad. Just keep acting like you don't want to be with a goddamn woman, then she'll give you whatever you want. Shit is just dumb. The way y'all operate is just backwards and it's just dumbfounded.
Some women are just not wanting to be committed because they lazy. They got to put in work. Because you could get a man all day long, but can you keep him? So they don't want to do anything. So they use these excuses and say, "Oh, you're too good for me," because you're probably right because you can't be good to him. So they're doing people a favor by acting like this. Honestly, y'all could keep doing that, and y'all men just kind of pay attention and don't get with women like that.
And Lady Di, not to call you.
All right, guys. So you saw that, you heard that. Sorry for the long clip, but in a nutshell, the game is all jacked up. The game is all jacked up. You got a lot of women out here screaming they want a good man, they want this, they want that. But when that man actually steps into their life, that woman has no clue as to what to do. That woman has no clue as to what to do. And a lot of men are dealing with this, right? Me personally, I've talked to several women, right? Whether it be on a dating site or whether it be in real life, right? The early conversations are great. They are great conversations, right? And then these women are head over heels for me. They're attracted to me, so on and so forth, right? But when the rubber meets the road, right? When things start getting real, in so many cases, I've seen these same very women run the other way. I have seen them run the other way when things start to get real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about like something happened, something bad happened, nothing like that. No, everything's going smooth. You wake up the next day, you've been blocked. She's going the other way. She doesn't want to talk no more, whatever the case is. And once again, nothing crazy or drastic has happened, right? I have seen this happen time and time again, right? If in the past, I'll show you guys my inbox, right, on these sites, flooded with women. And I give them fair chances, right? Fair chances. When you get down to the nitty gritty, I would say upwards of 99% of these women ran the other way, right? The 1% is women who you probably don't really want to deal with like that for one reason or another, right? But the majority of those women run the other way. And once again, I've had them come back and say, well, you're a great guy and this and that and that and that, but it ain't going to work, right? So, but what's going on? Well, I'm just not ready. I thought I was ready. I'm not ready for a relationship or whatever the case may be, right? But this happens time and time again. You have a lot of women out here on the market who appear to be looking for good men, right? But any little thing, for one, a man has to be dang near perfect, right? But on the other end of the spectrum, just like in this video we just saw, with the woman saying that the man was love bombing her early on after the first date, you would think that that's a quote unquote perfect guy, right? In a relationship standpoint, from a relationship standpoint, or from a dating standpoint. But these are the very men who these women will run from because he's doing so many good things early on in the dating stage, right? These are the very men who they run from, right? They got these rules. A lot of women are moving in a lot of confusion, right? And shout out to all the good women out there, because you do have a lot of good women out there. but I'm obviously not talking about them, right? Shout out to all the good women. Shout out to all the wives out there. Shout out to women doing what they're supposed to do out here and acting like they got some sense, right? But you have a lot of women out here who are moving in confusion, right? They need the men of their family to help them vet a man. They need their father to help them vet a man, right? Because them doing it on their own is not working. Men, be aware of these women who are moving in confusion, right? As soon as you realize you're dealing with a woman who's moving in confusion and her logic is off on life, on dating, on relationships, on marriage, on everything, go ahead and leave her where she's at. I don't care how beautiful she is, right? I don't care how nice her body is. If her logic is messed up on life and marriage and dating or any of that in relationships, if it's off, right? If she's moving in confusion, leave her where she's at. These women have came up with some crazy rules and they're making it harder and harder for a man to seal the deal with them. Leave them where they're at. Chase after your goals. Chase after your purpose. Chase after God. Chase after God. These women will leave you confused and in a state of confusion, right? You will not know what to do because you don't understand them. You don't get them because they are changing every day for the worst, right? But there's still some good ones out there. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, like this video. Share this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I could be wrong on this. I could be way off. And remember, guys, keep God first. Keep God first. And remember, subscribe to the channel. I love you all. Be blessed.